Hello, sixth grade. It is so wonderful to have you with me once again. Thank you for joining me. Today is Tuesday, May 5th, and we are going to continue with our grammar topics. Today we are going to learn about indirect objects and we will do some practice together. Let's begin. So, indirect objects are the nouns, proper nouns, or pronouns that are not subjects, not direct subjects either, and they are connected to the verb but not directly. So, how do you think we will find them? Don't worry, we'll get to that right now. So, when a sentence has an indirect object, you are usually going to find it in between the verb and the direct object. So, for example, if I say Deborah baked George a cake, I am talking about Deborah. That is my subject. Baked is the action that Deborah is performing, therefore that is my verb. So I don't think Deborah baked George, right? So that will definitely not be my indirect object. But she did bake a cake. So cake would be my direct object because it's directly connected to the verb. And who did she bake it for? She baked it for George. So George is my indirect object. Let's do one more example. Now the words or parts of the sentence we need to find are on the left. And the sentence is, the waitress brought Mr. Smith some coffee. Now who are we talking about in the sentence? The waitress. That's correct. So that is my subject. Now let's find the action being performed in the sentence. What is the waitress doing? She brought. That is a verb conjugated in past, therefore that is your action. Now let's find the word that is connected to the verb directly. That is your direct object. So to find it, you can ask the question after the verb, what? She brought what? Do you think she brought Mr. Smith? That sounds kind of weird, right? I don't think that's correct. But she did bring coffee. Coffee is directly connected to the verb, so that is your direct object. Now your indirect object is the person she's bringing it to. She brought it to Mr. Smith. So Mr. Smith is your indirect object. Okay, class, now that we understand what direct and indirect objects are, I would like for you to practice what we've learned. Please open up your books to page 85 and 86, and please answer independently. Do not send me pictures of this because we will be discussing it together in our next class. Well, we have come to the end of today's lesson. Have those pages ready for next class. Bye for now.